ምን አንተ አትልከፈኝ በጠዋቱ What's up guys? Good እንዴት አረፈዳችሁ? ሶ ዛሬም we are back with different topics. So ስለሱ ዲስከስ ከማድረጋችን በፊት ግን our live stream ከተመቻችሁ ደግሞ give it thumbs up and if you haven't subscribed yet subscribe ማድረግም እንዳትረሱ. So ዛሬ we have different topics to discuss about. So like ስለሱ ከማውራታችን በፊት ግን I need more audience, okay? So ብዙ ሰው እንዲገባ ይሄንን ላይቭ እየተከታተላችሁ ያላችሁ ሰዎች if you can please share it. The other thing ደግሞ I want you guys to do እንግሊዘኛ ፈረንሳይኛም በአካልም በኦንላይንም መማር ከፈለጋችሁ you know what to do ስልካችን ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ስላለ you can find it there or ደግሞ መጽሐፎቻችንን መግዛት ከፈለጋችሁ ደግሞ የዌብሳይቱ ሊንክ ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ስላለ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ. So the topic I brought for you guys for today is about happen, occur እና like takes place የሚሉትን ቃላቶች እናያለን. And then after that we will do some exercise and we will also see subject to verb agreement. Okay, so we will discuss about these topics for today. So if you like our live session, make sure to give it thumbs up. So let's get started. The first thing I want you guys to do is to make sure that you have subscribed. So መቼ ነው የምንጠቀመው like happen, occur እና takes place የሚለውን እንደ የመጀመሪያው ቶፒካችን እሱ ስለሆነ ማለት ነው. So like before we break it down like ታንትና ምን ተፈጠረ እያልን ነበረ. So what does it mean? Asking like a casual event or something that is not like properly planned, okay? It's just like a normal speech or common in everyday speech. So that's why we use happen. So happen in የሚለው like አንድ ነገር just like in a common speech and the more like it's informal and then we use it in everyday speech. Okay, so for example let's say accidents happen. Okay, accidents happen meaning okay they're just like casual, they could happen at any time. Okay, it's not something that we plan it or something that we expect for it to occur or to take place. So the first point about happen የምንለው ወይም in a statement happen word ስንጠቀም it's to talk about something in an informal way and at the same time ደግሞ something that we haven't planned yet ማለት ነው. So the second topic we're going to see is about take place, but before we process to that እናንተም like the difference between happen, take place እና occur የሚለውን በኤግዛምፕል ኮመንት ሴክሽን ላይ መጻፍ እንዳትረሱ. This is bright English and ለማታውቁ ሰዎች I am Betty. So የመጀመሪያው ቶፒክ ያየነው it's about happen. So like I've told you we use it in a more okay something that can happen by chance or unexpectedly. So like በአጋጣሚና just like you know በሁኔታዎች ለሚፈጠሩ ነገሮች እንጠቀማለን. So for example like you can ask question using the word happen, okay, just to ask something that just casually happened, not something that you planned or something that you prepared for. So when we look at take place it's quite the opposite of happen, even though they seem similar, they have like different meaning. So what does it mean when we say take place? It is mainly used for something that is planned or arranged. Okay, አንድ ነገር plan እና arrange ያደረግነው ነገር ላይ for example let's say you have a meeting at 8 or you have a meeting that you have like ስብሰባ አላችሁ እንበልና just like በዛ ስብሰባው በ8 ሰዓት ላይ ይካሄዳል ለማለት ስትፈልጉ how can you say the meeting will take place at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. because we, as I've told you, we use take place to talk about something that's formal, something that is something that's formal or something that we have planned or that we know that will take place. So that's why we use take place instead of happen here. We don't say the meeting will happen at 8 p.m. because it's not going to happen by chance. Rather, it's going to happen with programmed and formal way ማለት ነው. So that's the main difference between happen and take place የሚለው word. I hope it's clear for you guys. The more we do more exercises, the more it will be clear for you. What's up, Kadir? How are you guys doing? So እንዴት ናችሁ? How are you guys doing? So this is bright English. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ. So ዛሬ we have different topics to discuss about. The first one is about the words, okay, synonym, I mean like yeah synonym ሆኖ but like they have different meanings. So ስለሱም እና ይሆናል. Thank you very much Kadir, thank you. So የዛሬ ቶፒካችን እያወራን ያለነው it's about like ስለ happen take place እና occur የምንላቸው ወርዶች how can we properly use them የሚለውን ነው። so how can we properly use them አልኳችሁ። happen የሚለው something that we do like በቃ በየቀኑ like unexpectedly ሊሆን ይችላል or by chance ለሚፈጠሩ ነገሮች። ለምሳሌ ጥያቄ መጠየቅ ሲፈልጉ ለምሳሌ ትናንትና ምን ተፈጠረ? ኦኬ ትናንትና ምን ተፈጠረ ሲባል for example what happened yesterday? okay so we say that but when we say ለምሳሌ ስብሰባው ስንት ሰዓት ይካሄዳል ስንል the meeting will take place at 8 p.m. ብለን እንጠይቃለን ማለት ነው። so እንግሊዘኛ ፈረንሳይኛ መማር ከፈለጋችሁ ነው ዋትዱ ስልካችን ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ስላለ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው።
ሰኞ፣ ሮባ ወይ ማክሰኞ ስዳሜ መማር ትችላላችሁ። ቀን ደግሞ ሰዓት ደግሞ ፈለጋችሁ ትችላላችሁ።
so let's proceed to the second topic which is occur የሚለው so the difference እንዴት ነው አለ happen to talk about something that just can happen unexpectedly or by chance. we use it in a more like common English የምንለው ወይም ደግሞ day to day የምናወራው እንግሊዘኛ ላይ የምንጠቀመው word ነው። whereas take place is more formal or more planned. okay something that is planned or something that you have planned to do. so for example let's say you arranged some kind of event with your family or like let's say you have a wedding to have in the future. so how can you say instead of saying the wedding will take place okay. so instead of saying the wedding will take okay how can we say it the wedding will take place next Saturday no middle ways the wedding will take okay the wedding will happen next Saturday no middle. so like I've told you happen ማለት something that can happen by chance or unexpectedly. okay it's like very common in everyday English but when we move to this statement the correct one you can use is takes place because the wedding we have arranged it. thank you thank you. so this is for English you guys don't forget to subscribe. so the other thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to keep on giving a thumbs up ከተመቻችሁ. okay so live ላይ የምናወራውን everyday topic we make a detailed and long video on our YouTube channel so ዛሬ ሄዳችሁ ቼክ ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ. so let's proceed to occur. occur ደግሞ usually something that can happen like it could be related to nature. for example ለምሳሌ earthquake happens ሲያደርግ ወይም ደግሞ ሲፈጠር we don't know for sure like how or ደግሞ መጀመሪያ precaution አይኖረንም. okay it just randomly occur. so earthquake occur ነው የምንለው እንጂ earthquake okay something that comes into existence or happens it's often used in formal and scientific contexts ይለናል. so what does it mean when we say occur occur description ደግሞ how can we say it? so አንድ ነገር like when like randomly it happens or by nature የሚፈጠሩ ነገሮች ለመግለጽ ፈልግ like the good example for to use occur in a sentence is when you talk about something that's related to nature. for example earthquake you know something that raining. okay rain. okay so for example it indicates something that might not be planned. it
low battery please charge power off.
Salah is back. welcome guys እንዴት ናችሁ? how are you guys doing? I am back. so የዛሬ ቶፒካችን አዲስ የገባችሁ ሰዎች we're talking about three different topics. they are like synonym words but they have quite different meanings so we're discussing about that. the first one we saw was about happen and then we moved to like occur and takes place. so happen we use it in a day to day ወይም ደግሞ common English ላይ የምንጠቀመው ነው to talk about something that can just randomly happen without like expecting it or it's something that we haven't arranged. okay but when we go to takes place okay takes place የሚለው እስቲ እናንተም comment section ላይ the happen takes place እና but occur I want you guys to give me examples so make sure to write an example ከታች so let's proceed. እናንተ እስከዛ ኤግዛምፕላችሁን ኮሜንት ላይ መጻፍ እንዳትረሱ። so እንደነገርኳችሁ ወደ occur ደግሞ ስንገባ occur የሚለው synonym word. okay so it's a word that means something that comes into existence or happens without precaution or it's mainly used for formal or scientific way. when I say that for example relatively to something that could happen just in nature. okay for example earthquake like rain or something like that. so for example like I've told you earthquake won't give you a warning. okay it won't give you a warning first so it just occur. So earthquake can occur without warning ብላችሁ መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ. So if you guys have a better example, make sure to write it down. The other thing ደግሞ if you want any topic እንዲሰራላችሁ የምትፈልጉ comment section ላይ መጻፍ ትችላላችሁ። ስለሱ ቶፒክ እንሰራላችኋለን. but if you want to have like a detailed video ወይም ደግሞ ማየት ከፈለጋችሁ ደግሞ ቻናላችን ላይ ስለሚለቀቅ ቻናሉን ሄዳችሁ ማየት እንዳትረሱ. and if you like it, give it thumbs up, okay? I don't understand what you're saying, but I hope you'll come to great places and achieve good things. Thank you very much, Kadir. Okay, you might be a newcomer, so አዲስ የገባችሁ ሰዎች የዛሬው ቶፒካችን it's about 3 different words. Okay, ሶስት የተለያዩ ወርዶች ነው የምናወራው. so አንደኛው happen የምንለው ቃል ነው, that like a word that we use often ወይም ደግሞ like in a day to day ላይፋችን የምንጠቀመው ነው happen የሚለው, which is simple and common in a non-English language. But when we see take place and occur, they're also like usually people mismatch these words. That's why I'm trying to explain these 3 words, and if you stay with us until the end of the life, it will be clear for you. So make sure to just watch our live sessions until the end. But if you want to have a detailed video, you can just go to our channel and then find the detailed video with great examples and then like more further detailed ideas. We just raise topics here and then we just discuss about that. So make sure to just give yourself time to listen to what we say, and then that way you can grasp the idea. So happen ማለት simply something that can happen without expect ሳናደርገው የሚፈጠር ነገር, or ደግሞ we just like use it in a day-to-day English slang. For example, to ask something. To ask something. For example, what happened at the party? To do like party ላይ ምን ተፈጠረ እያላችሁ ነው. You're just asking. You don't know what happened. You're just like something that you can use it for that way. Whereas takes place is used mainly for in a formal way and then changed. It could be for birthday events. It could be for could be something that you arrange, okay? Especially for meetings, we don't say the meet happens at 8 a.m. but rather we say the meeting takes place at 8 p.m. So that means the meeting is arranged, okay? ሚኖራችሁ ስብሰባ like arranged እንደሆነ እየተናገራችሁ ነው, ወይም ደግሞ you're talking in a more formal and like something that's you expect at 8 p.m. That's the real difference between happen and take place. Whereas occur ደግሞ የምንለው something that comes into existence or happens, often used in formal or scientific context. For example, how to use often የሚለውን word ደግሞ indicates something that might not be planned. So like I've told you, relatively to nature and something like that. So let's do questions. ጥያቄ ስንሰራ it will be more clear for you. እና like ላይቫችን እየተከታተላችሁ ያላችሁ ሰዎች, if you can, please share the live. And I hope you guys are understanding what we are talking here. Hello Yusuf, Dafnek, how are you guys doing? And I hope you guys are understanding what we are talking here. Then I'll take a book so much, it's okay. I will repeat it again and again until you understand what I am saying. So thank you for joining. Make sure to share and channel የገባችሁ ቪዲዮን ቼክ ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ. You can find a more detailed and explained videos, okay? So let's do questions. Okay, ጥያቄ አብረን እንስማና እናንተ መልሱን comment section ላይ ጽፉልኛላችሁ so that it will be much easier for you guys. So the first question is about these 3 words. I will give you a multiple question. Okay, I will give you good question. So you said asked us what's the difference between breakdown and break up. So that's a really good question. So breakdown የምንለው phrasal verb, it's like you can relate it to many things. Okay, the first term, it can mean that when you relate it to emotion, you're like emotionally upset or you're sad. So breakdown ስትል like አዝኛለሁ ወይም ደግሞ ከፍቶኛል ወይም I'm emotionally sad እያልክ ነው, relatively to emotions. Whereas break up ደግሞ ያው ከአንድ ሰው ጋር like just መጣላት ማለት ነው, usually used in a relationship. For example, like I broke up with my boyfriend. So you're saying that you have the other ደግሞ meaning for the phrasal verb breakdown, it's when it stops functioning or something when it stops working. Okay, አንድ ነገር መስራት ሲያቆም, it could be for example my car broke down while I was driving to work or something like that. So you're saying your car stopped working. So that's the difference between breakdown and break up, Yusuf. I hope it's clear for you. ሌሎቻችሁም ጥያቄ ካላችሁ you can write it down in the comment section, okay? እና ደግሞ እንዲሰራላችሁ የምትፈልጉት ቶፒክም ካለ you can give us suggestions and topic ideas so that we will make it for you. no problem Yusuf, it's my pleasure. So አሁን ደግሞ ጥያቄ እንሰራለን እናንተ ቶሎ ብላችሁ ኮሜንት ላይ መልሱን ጽፉልኛላችሁ። So the first question related to take place, happen and then occur የሚሉትን ወርዶች የትኛው ትክክለኛ እንደሆነ የከተታችሁ ትነግሩኛላችሁ ማለት ነው። So the first word, the first question is the concert will blank next Saturday at 7 p.m. So one thing you should know here is that like concert doesn't just randomly happen, right? So happen cannot be the answer. So concert, it needs to have an arrangement, okay? Like it's something that we throw, okay? So it's like an event. So we need to prepare well. We need to plan it. So we've said that the word we use for something that we plan, okay? It's really easy. So መልሱን comment section ላይ መጻፍ እንዳትረሱ። The concert will blank next Saturday at 7 p.m. A, take place. B, occur. C, happen. So it's clearly like it's obvious that happen የሚለው word is not the answer because like I've told you the concert እና ሰዓቱ okay like arrange መሆኑ you can just find out the answer from the question, okay? ከጥያቄው ብቻ መልሱ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ። So ከዚህ በኋላ you won't mismatch these words, I hope. So I'm waiting for you guys. Comment ላይ መጻፍ እንዳትረሱ before I tell you the answer. Until then, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, subscribe ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ. And if you like what we're doing here, give it thumbs up, okay? ከተመቻችሁ share እና like ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ. And the other ፈረንሳይኛም ቪዲዮ ስለሚለቅ okay እሱንም ገብታችሁ you can check it out. And if you want to find or if you want to get, just go to our website link and then you can just click ከዛ በኋላ መጽሐፉን ታገኙታላችሁ ማለት ነው። Okay, anyways ከበዳችሁ መሰለኝ ቶሎ መልስላችሁ። So the concert will take place ነው የሚለው because the concert like I've told you it's super obvious that it's something that we plan for, okay? So concert, it just doesn't randomly occur or it doesn't just randomly happen, rather it takes place. So it takes place next Saturday, okay? It's obvious. So I hope you guys are understanding my point, but it's okay. Let's proceed to the second question so that it will be more clear for you guys. So the second question says last weekend. What blank? Last weekend. A, occur. B, happened. C, takes place. This one is really easy, so I expect you guys to give me the answer in the comments. Yes. So newcomers, welcome to our live session. So ዛሬ we are seeing የሚመሳሰሉ locate like ተመሳሳይ የሆኑ ቃላቶች ነገር ግን ደግሞ they all have their own different meanings. So ከዚህ በኋላ like mismatch እንዳታደርጉት ስለሱ እያወራን ነው የምንገኘው. Maybe if you're confused what we're doing here. And the other thing ደግሞ if you have any question you can write it down in the comment section. Okay, ጥያቄ ካላችሁ መጠየቅ ትችላላችሁ. And I'm also asking you questions, so I expect from each and every one of you to give me the answer in the comment section. Okay, ትችላላችሁ መልሱን እየጻፋችሁ አብረን እናያለን ማለት ነው. Okay, so maybe it could be your network, but anyways I will be telling you the answer. So I mean what blank last weekend ለሚለው we're asking about something that happened, okay? Just casual happened. So which means what happened last weekend. We're just talking about general situation, not something that we plan for or something that we arrange it. So that's the word that you are supposed to use. Okay, so let's move on to the third question, which is very easy. I even used it as an example when we talked about the other word, which is, if I tell you the word, you guys will already know the answer. So I'm not gonna tell you, but I expect you guys መልሱን እንድጽፉልኝ. Okay, so please if you guys can be active and በደንብ ደግሞ ብዙ ሰው ጋር እንዲደርስ ላይቫችን make sure to give it thumbs up, like ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ. And the other thing, okay, let's move on to the third question, which is an earthquake blank in the city last night. An earthquake blank in the city last night. So which word should we use? Should we use occur, should we use happen, or should we use take place? So if you guys can just give it thumbs up and give me the answer. የመሰላችሁ ሞክሩና even if it's not right, it's okay. You can just Okay, it's okay even if you guys don't understand. But okay, yes, we have an answer finally. So an earthquake take place by የምንለው you say I don't think I mean if you answered for the first question maybe you might be right. ቅድሙን ከሆነ የመለስክልኝ ያሁኑ ግን an earthquake ምንድነው ብያቸዋለሁ something that can happen naturally. Okay, we don't prepare for it. It just randomly occurred. So the answer should be an earthquake occurred in the city last night, which is we're talking about something that's unexpected event. Okay, it's not something that we plan for. So we use take place to talk about wedding events or ደግሞ something like meetings. Okay, እነዚህ አሁን ለምሳሌ ሰርግ ወይ ደግሞ የምናደርጋቸው ያንን ፕሮግራሞች ፕላን አድርገናቸው አቅደናቸው ስለሆነ የምናደርገው we use take place የምንለዋል. But if you say take place for a natural without your consent or something that you haven't prepared for, we use occur የምትለዋን word. It's okay even if you answered for this one, you can get it right for the other question. So አሁን ደግሞ I will read the statement for you and you will tell me if it's wrong or if I used the wrong word. So I expect from each and every one of you that are watching our live to give me the answer in the comment section. So የመሰላችሁን just write it down. Okay, so the match will take place tomorrow. Do you think this is a correct statement or do you think I used the right word for it for this statement? The meeting, the match will take place tomorrow. The match will take place tomorrow. So match ምንድነው? For example, let's say the football match. Okay, so a football match is something that we plan for. Let's start there so that it will be more clear for you guys. So the match will take place tomorrow. So do you think I used the right word? Yes, correct, Yapsara. That's really good. You guys, I'm really proud of you. So the match will take place tomorrow የሚለው statement, it's correct ማለት ነው. That's because take place የምንጠቀመው something we prepared for or something we have arranged for ብዬ ስለነገርኳችሁ ማለት ነው. So this one is easy. So ሌሎቻችሁም እየሞከራችሁ ኦኬ but የምትሞክሩ ሰዎችና የምትሳተፉ ሰዎች in our live session በጣም እናመሰግናለን. We really appreciate you guys. እና ደግሞ for those of you who want to take the course okay ኦንላይን ላይ መማር ከፈለጋችሁ በሳምንት 3 ቀን በዙም ሚቲንግ በሚባል አፕሊኬሽን እናንተ በመረጣችሁ ሰዓት okay for like it could be for an hour ወይም ደግሞ VIP ክላስም ስላለ እናንተ ከምትችሉት ሰዓት ድረስ መማር ትችላላችሁ. and the other thing ደግሞ በአካል እንመጣለን ለምትሉ ሰዎች ሲኤምሲ ሚካኤል ከጋስት ሞል ፊት ለፊት ለኡልታዝ ቢልዲንግ ላይ እንገኛለን. so እዛ መጣችሁ በአካል መማር ትችላላችሁ. but even if you guys can't come ወይም ደግሞ እዚህ መምጣት ካልቻላችሁ ከራቃችሁ ወይ let's say ሌላ ሀገር ካላችሁ ኦንላይኑ ለእናንተ it's much preferable. so I want private sessions. yes, private sessionችን VIP ያልኳችሁ ነው. so VIP sessionችን we're just going to be it's just going to be እናንተና like አስተማሪያችሁ ብቻ ነው የሚሆነው. okay, so it's just going to be a private session. but even if you want to take the group okay በግሩፕ መማር ከፈለጋችሁ ደግሞ first thing we do is check your English level. እንግሊዘኛ ሌቭላችሁን ኢንተርቪው አድርገን after we find out about that በሱ ሌቭል ምድብ ውስጥ like እናስተምራችኋለን ማለት ነው. so በግሩፕ ከተማራችሁ 4 ወይም 5 ሆናችሁ ነው የምትማሩት. but let's say you want a private session. so እንደነገርኳችሁ if you guys want a private session it's just going to be your teacher and you and the material that you guys are going to learn from. so that's like a really good opportunity for you guys. so make sure to just give us a call okay ደውሉልንና you can find further explanation on this. so let's move on to the third question. አሁንም እንደ ሌሎቻችሁም ተሳተፉ okay ሌሎቻችሁም ተሳተፉ. so the third question is the surprise party happened at 6 p.m. sharp. The surprise party happened at 6 p.m. sharp. so do you think I used the right word or was I supposed to use take place or occur? okay, so I want you guys to give me your answer. This question is a bit tricky, so make sure to put all your thoughts on it and then give me the right answer. so I will expect the right answer from you guys. okay, no okay. oh you're telling me the answer. so the answer you think it's take place. Okay, good one. So that's why I wanted to ask you this question because it's a bit tricky. So happen የሚለውን ቃል you can use it for something that could happen by chance or something that could happen unexpectedly or even for casual events, okay? So it's like very informal and then we use it in our day-to-day English. ወይ ደግሞ common English ላይ የምንጠቀመው word ነው. And the other thing, take ደግሞ we use it for planned. Okay, planned ለሆነ ነገር specific ለሆነ ነገር እና something that is planned. And how to use it in a more formal and implying an event or situation that was scheduled. So let's say let's see the statement. Data እንትን አቆመ the wifi እንትን ያጠፋብኛ. Anyways, okay. አንዴ guys ኮሜንታችሁን ላይና ወደ መልሱ እንገባለን. So take place ያላችሁ ሰዎች I hate to break it to you, but you guys are not correct. So let me tell you why it's not take place. Okay, the surprise party happened at 6 p.m. sharp. So you might say, andanga 6 p.m. የሚለው it's something that we arrange for ልትሉ ትችላላችሁ. But the right answer is going to be happen because happen እንደነገርኳችሁ we use it in a common English and something that could happen in a casual event. So the answer should be happen, okay? So surprise party is not something that you plan for, okay? If you're the one who is being surprised, okay? If you are the one who is being surprised, of course it's just going to happen to you, not something you have planned. Okay? So the answer should be happen. So if you guys answered happen when ደግሞ ልክ ነው ብላችሁ true ብላችሁ የመለሳችሁ ሰዎች you guys are correct. ሌሎቻችሁም እየሞከራችሁ አዲስ የገባችሁ ሰዎች ደግሞ if you guys like our live session make sure to give it thumbs up እና እስከ መጨረሻው ድረስ ደግሞ አብራችሁን ቆዩ. So let's pass it to the other question which is really easy. አሁን ደግሞ ግን ቀላል ስለሆነ ብቻ like doesn't mean that it's not tricky. So make sure to use these words in a proper way so that your English will be good and you can speak English in a better and in a more grammatically correct way. So let's see the other word which is the accident took place unexpectedly. The accident took place unexpectedly. So, do you think this statement is correct or do you think it's not true? So, if you think it's true, leave a comment in the comment section saying it's true. If it's not, leave a comment saying it's false so that I will know that you guys understood my point, okay? So, መልሱ ልክ ነው ብላችሁ ካሰባችሁ true, ካልሆነ ደግሞ false በሉ. Excellent, you say. So why did you say it's incorrect? ወይም ደግሞ ስቴትመንቱ ልክ አይደለም ለምን አልክ? Okay, the question, let me read it again for you, for ለሌሎቻችሁ ማለት ነው. The accident, okay, the accident took place unexpectedly ስንል obviously the statement is wrong or it's incorrect. But I want to know why you guys said it's incorrect. So I want you guys to give me the explanation, okay? Accidents is not planned. That's really correct. So who is that? I think that's Yusuf Farouk. Yusuf Farouk, you got the answer correctly. So congratulations. ሌሎቻችሁም ደግሞ ስቴትመንቱ ልክ አይደለም ካላችሁ ልክ ትክክል ናችሁ ማለት ነው. So the accident took place unexpectedly ሳይሆን የምንለው ምንድነው ማለት ያለብን? Which word should we use? The accident happened unexpectedly. Okay, so if your answer is happen, then you guys are correct. So this is the real difference between happen, occur, and not take place የምንላቸው words that you can use interchangeably, but they also have their own different meanings. So that's why I wanted to make it clear for you guys. So I hope you understood it. Even if you don't, it's okay. I will make a detailed video for you guys on our YouTube channel. So make sure to go and check it out after this live session ማለት ነው. So አሁን ደግሞ let's go to the second topic which is about basic adjective እና extreme adjective የምንላቸውን እናያለን. So what are basic adjectives and extreme adjectives የምንላቸውን እንዴ? So first off, what do you know about adjectives? Okay, what do you know about adjectives? I want you guys to tell me the answer in the comment section. So what are adjectives? Adjectives are words that modify nouns, okay? Noun ወይም ደግሞ ስምን የሚገልጹልን ወርዶች ናቸው. So for example, like let me give you a simple example. Let's say big, small, okay? Big, small, tall, short, tiny, huge, hey, red, blue እያልን ስናወራ እነዚህ ነገሮች ምን ነው ሞዲፋይ የሚያደርጉልን? ስም, okay? So ከስም ቀጥሎ የሚመጡ ወርዶች ናቸው that modifies the noun. which I think you guys are familiar with. So let me tell you some basic adjectives and extreme adjectives የምንላቸው እናያለን. So basic adjectives, for example, let me give you a statement. So the girl who is wearing the red t-shirt, when I want the girl who is wearing the red skirt is in our class. So the girl is our noun አይደለ? the girl የሚለው የኛ like የተጠቀምነው subject ወይ ደግሞ ስማችን ነው. And then you using red skirt የሚለው ደግሞ red skirt is just a basic adjective that modifies the noun. So I hope it's clear for you. Let me give you another example. For example, like samai, okay, you know the color of the sky, which is blue. So the sky is blue, meaning the sky is the noun, and then the blue comes after the sky, which means we are modifying the noun. Let me give you another example. For example, she is a talented artist. She's a talented artist. So this is a basic adjective, which is talented. Okay, so I hope it's clear for you. ለምሳሌ ደግሞ እስቲ ዛሬ እኔ በጣም ደስተኛ ነኝ ብላችሁ ኮሜንት ላይ ጻፉልኝ. Okay, I'm really happy. I'm not supposed to tell you the answer. So እስቲ ዛሬ I'm really happy ብላችሁ መጀመሪያ subject and then like adjective አርጋችሁ I want you guys to give me an example. So I expect from each and every one of you that are watching our live to participate. So just ሞክሩ. Okay guys, ሞክሩና ልክ ካልሆነም we will correct your statement. So after seeing basic adjective, let's move to extreme adjectives. So basic adjectives are mainly used for beginners ወይም ደግሞ A1 level እና A2 level ላይ ያሉ እንግሊዘኛ ተናጋሪዎች የሚጠቀሙት okay የሚጠቀሙት ወርዶች ናቸው so that it can modify words. It's crystal clear now. I'm really glad you are like one of the most active students that we have here, so we really appreciate you. Stay with us until the end. ሌሎቻችሁም ደግሞ እንደ ዩሴፍ I want you guys to be active. So basic adjective, mainly we use them for people. We mainly use it for if you are like a beginner or A1 እና A2 speaker ከሆናችሁ. You are the best teacher. አመሰግናለሁ. Best is adjective. Excellent. So you are the best teacher, meaning based የምትለዋ ናውናችን ነው explain it ወይም ደግሞ modify ያደረገችልን. So these are basic adjectives that you can use. But let's say your English is at the B1 level ወይም B2 level ላይ ካላችሁና let's go to, I mean it's not good for you to use the basic adjectives so that you can improve your English. Okay, so እንግሊዘኛ ሌቭላችሁ maybe if you guys feel like you're stuck ወይም ደግሞ like just B1 level ላይ የምንለው ላይ ብቻ ደርሳችሁ you guys can speak English very well, but like as the natives ወይም ደግሞ you can't be as fluent as you would like to be, እንደዛ ሆናችሁ ስታክ ያደረጋችሁ ከመሰላችሁ that's why you need to improve your adjective. Okay, the adjectives, you know. So if you are like a person who uses basic adjectives on their like daily conversation. Okay, I'm really sorry guys, my Wi-Fi የተቆራረጠ ነው ግን I am still here. So let's move on to extreme adjectives. So እንደነገርኳችሁ extreme adjectives, you need to use them if you want to improve your English. ወይም ደግሞ like if you want to speak a little bit better than the A1 እና A2 level ላይ ያሉትን ማውራት ከፈለጋችሁ. So extreme adjectives, they are words that modify nouns, okay, but you express your feelings or the nouns in a stronger, in a more intense and or basic adjectives የምንላቸው ማለት. So from basic adjectives, if you use extreme ones, you're like expressing what you're talking in a more stronger, and instead of using, for example, she's very smart. Okay, she's very smart. It's just a simple statement. Very is like our basic adjective or regular adjective that we use in our daily conversation. Okay, በየቀኑ የምንጠቀመው እንግሊዘኛ ላይ we use very, or we even abuse the word very. So instead of just saying she's very adjective, how can I make it better, or how can I move to an extreme adjective? So this is how you can improve your English language so that you can talk a little bit better in English. So first thing is first, like I've told you, after like using Wi-Fi. Okay, so can I burn አሁን እየሰራ ነው ኮኔክት አድርጌያለሁ። የእሱን አደረኩትኛ ካላጠፋብን ይሄ So I'm really sorry guys, I was trying to fix the Wi-Fi ምናምን but I am back and now it's working fine. So እስካሁን ምን አየን? If you are a newcomer, let me just give you ድጋሚ like ልትገምላችሁና መጀመሪያ we've seen about 3 different words that you can use on a conversation ወይም ደግሞ on your daily life. Okay, so like በየቀኑ የምትጠቀሟቸው ወርዶች ሆነው but like they're quite different. So ስለነሱ explain አድርገን ነበር which are happen, occur እና take place የሚለውን አይተን and now we are talking about basic adjectives and extreme adjectives. So why do we need to know more adjectives? So that we can speak better ብዬ ነገራችሁ ነበር. So like for example we've said that ለምሳሌ you can just say you are a good student. Okay, you are a good student ላችሁ ትችላሉ እናንተ ወይ ደግሞ እናንተ you can say you are a good teacher. But good የምትለው adjective is just basic or regular that we use often. But if you want to speak better or if you want to improve your English, you need to know other words, okay, so that you can talk in a more intense and in a more good way, in a more advanced way. So for example, you can say you are like a brilliant teacher or she is brilliant. Okay, something words that you can modify the noun in a better and in a more advanced way. So these are words that you can improve. So እናንተም አብራችሁ comment section ላይ ሞክሩ. Okay, so let's see another word which is, for example, yes, as I've told you earlier, ለምሳሌ መጥፎ ለማለት in English we just say bad, which is like the simplest or regular adjective that we use. But how can we improve it into an extreme adjective? For example, you can say ለምሳሌ የበላችሁት ምግብ በጣም it was terrible or it was bad. So instead of just saying it's bad, you are going to say the food was awful or the food was terrible. So terrible and awful are extreme adjectives, so they can help you talk in a more intense than regular adjectives. Okay, you can express your feelings in a stronger way. That's why we use them. Another word that you can use, for example, let's say when you're extremely tired. Okay, let's say you're very tired. So for example, I'm very tired. It's just a simple statement. So how can I improve it into an extreme adjective? Or do you think there is an extreme adjective for this word, which is tired? Excellent. Exhausted. So exhausted is an extreme adjective, so that you can talk in a more intense and in a more stronger way about your feelings, about a person. Okay, so that you can modify the noun in a more stronger and in a more intense way. So let's see another word. For example, let's say you're very angry like at someone, or you're very angry. Let's just say you're just angry. So angry is just a regular adjective that we use often. But there's like another synonym word that you can use for angry. Okay, if you want to speak a little bit better, or if you want to improve your English. Okay, so that I'm expecting እንድትመልሱልኝ comment like furious. That's really good, Yusuf. That's really good. So she was very furious last night. Okay, you're saying she was very angry. So that's the like interchangeable words that you can use. But if you are like beginner level like you can just use the regular adjectives or the regular yes, like the regular the basic ones, you can use them. But if you are like at the B1 or B2, okay, B2 speaker or B2 level, የሚባል እንግሊዘኛ speaker language speakers ከሆናችሁ then it's expected from you guys to know these words so that you can speak better. So that's why we are talking about them. And let me give you another adjective, which is cold. For example, it is cold outside. Okay, any English speaker, especially A2 level, so they can just say it's cold outside. But if you are like B2 or B1 level, I expect from you guys to know synonym word for cold. Okay, so you can say it's cold outside. I'm not saying it's not right. It is right, of course, but like if you want to improve or if you want to upgrade your English a little bit better, you can use this synonym word, which is I'm expecting Yusuf and who is the other student I have here, I think Filimon, or I don't know. So ሁላችሁ ሞክሩ. But if you guys yes, if you want to have a detailed video, you can just check the channel ላይም ረዘም ያለ ቪዲዮ in a more detailed way ስለሚለቀቅ ዛሬ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ። እና ቅድም እንደነገርኳችሁ እንግሊዘኛም ፈረንሳይኛም and any other language if you want to learn, you can just call us. We will teach you in a more simple and በጣም በቀላል way. We will teach you guys. So excellent. It's freezing outside. Okay, so it's freezing outside. You're talking about in a more intense and in a more stronger way. So it's freezing outside. Instead of saying it's cold outside, you can use it's freezing outside. Let's say the house is big. Okay, simple statement. The house is big. Big adjective is just a simple word that we use even if you're a beginner, if you are like an A2 speaker, or even anyone can just say the house is big. Okay, the house is big is just a correct and simple and easy way. But how can I improve it a little bit better? Yusuf is a really active student that I have here, so thank you very much for your participation. And Yusuf memoker and dasrasu giant. Okay, giant, yes, I can say that. That's also a strong adjective or extreme adjective. If you have any other word, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Okay, ሌላም ቃል ካለ Yusuf, make sure to write it down in the comment section. ሌሎቻችሁ ሞክሩ. But if you are a newcomer, welcome to our live stream. This is Betty here, and by English እንባላለን። እንግሊዘኛም ፈረንሳይኛም በቀላሉ መማር ከፈለጋችሁ make sure to follow this channel. Okay, channel follow ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ። ፈረንሳይኛም ቪዲዮ እንለቃለን, and also live ላይ የገባን we will discuss about different topics. So ስለነሱ ቶፒኮች በቀላል ወይ ለማወቅ you guys can follow this live. Okay, so the word I asked you now is the house is big, which is a very simple statement, which is very basic, regular. But how can I change big? Giant. Okay, giant is mainly used for like okay, there's like another word I'm expecting from you guys, so if you guys can, make sure to write it down. So instead of saying the house is big, how can I improve it a little bit better? Or how can I use synonym adjective, which is enormous? Okay, so enormous or huge. The house is huge, or the house is enormous, so that we can speak about the house, which is the noun, in a more things, and then in a more stronger way. Okay, let me give you another word so that you guys can guess, or even if you know the answer, make sure to the live session ደግሞ make sure to give it thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ. The other thing ደግሞ make sure to follow our like every social media platforms, so that you can learn in a more simplified way እንግሊዘኛም ፈረንሳይኛም and any other different language. And the other thing ደግሞ if you guys want to learn, okay, በአካልም በኦንላይንም, even if you are like abroad, or ደግሞ እዚህም ሆናችሁ ግን ክፍለ ሀገርም ውጭ ሀገርም ላላችሁ ሰዎች Zoom meeting በሚባል application we will teach you guys for like an hour, or we also have VIP classes that depends on whichever you choose. So like make sure to contact us. ስልካችን description ላይ ስላለ ደውሉልን. And you can find our books from the website as well. So website ላይ ሄዳችሁ you can click on it, and then you can just buy the book. Massive, yes, you can also say massive, which is a synonym word for big. That's excellent, you say. So now I will ask you the word ugly. So let's say the boy is ugly. So the boy is ugly is a correct and simple statement, but like there's a more intense and in a more extreme adjective that you can use. Yusuf is really active. I'm really proud of you, by the way. Thank you for staying with us, and thank you for participating. I expect you guys to give me your answers. So በአካል መምጣት ከፈለጋችሁ ደግሞ የሚገኘው ሲኤምሲ ሚካኤል ከጋስሞል ፊት ለፊት ነው። ሶ እዛ መጣችሁ መማር ትችላላችሁ። ግን እዚህ ደግሞ ከራቃችሁ ወይም ደግሞ መምጣት ካልፈለጋችሁ ወይም ከቤታችሁ ሆናችሁ መማር ከፈለጋችሁ you guys can just give us a call, and then እናንተ በመረጣችሁት ቀን መጀመር ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። Okay, Yusuf, I thought you answered, and that's why I've checked, but like you didn't give me your answer. So the word I gave you now is ugly. So ugly is just a basic or regular noun. Okay, so the boy is ugly, or let's say you don't like the dress you bought, or let's say something you got as a gift and then you don't like it, let's say. So for example, the shoes is ugly, or I mean the shoes, okay, maybe the shoes or the skirt or something you bought and you didn't find attractive, unattractive, okay, but there's like a better way for ugly, a better word for ugly, the word ugly. You can say hideous, hideous, meaning you're just referring as it's ugly, okay? The boy is hideous, meaning you're saying he is ugly, okay? So you can correct it in that way. Anyways, ሌሎቻችሁ ሞክሩ. This is for English and I am Betty. I always bring you a new topic and then we just discuss about that. So it's just going to be a free speech here. So if you guys like our live stream, make sure to give it thumbs up. You are hideous. What am I saying?
You are hideous? I don't know the word.
Don't know it. You're not too. I'm just kidding, okay?
What?
It means ugly.
I'm so excited.
Anyways, you guys, I'm really proud of you. So you can use a synonym word or synonym adjective for ugly, which is hideous. So I hope it's clear. Let's move on into wait.
Do you have cash?
Yeah. Where's my map? So stay with us. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it. What I want you guys to do is to give me your answers in the comment section. So መልሳችሁን ኮሜንት ላይ መጻፍ እንዳለ Am I? Thank you. But I was just kidding, okay? I was not referring to her as if she is ugly or something. I was just making a joke because she was my friend. But anyways, yes, you can say hilarious. So yes, that's a really good word as well. So ሌሎቻችሁም you can participate in the comment section. If you have any suggestion or feedback or even any topic እንድትሰራላችሁ የምትፈልጉት ካለ just let us know in the comment section so that we will make a video for you guys. Okay, video እንድንሰራላችሁ you can write it down in the comment section. አሁን ደግሞ let's see, for example, there's like an old watch, okay, an old watch ቤታችሁ የሚገኝ ወይ ደግሞ like something that has been very long, like ከእናንተ ጋር ከቆየ. So for example, let's say let's say my mom's old shoes, or I don't know, like give me an example, a simple example with the word old. So there's like a synonym adjective that you can use for it, which is so which word can you use so that you can speak in a more intense and in a more better way? You can use ancient, okay? You can use ancient, you can use vintage, you can use these two words interchangeably. So let's see another word which is good. For example, we've said that, yes, ancient. I know this because I am Egyptian. Really? Are you? That's really good. I thought you said you lived French, I'm not really sure, but like you were telling Mr. Daniel that you want to learn French, if I'm not wrong.
Can I borrow it?
Right, Yusuf?
Yeah. Or return it if you have.
Anyways, you guys, keep... So for good, you can use fantastic. Fantastic. So the boy is fantastic, meaning you're saying he's really good or he's amazing in a more classified and a more clear and clarified way. So let's see a different example, which with okay, we've seen ፈረንሳይኛ መማር ፈልጋለሁ. Yeah, for sure you can learn በኦንላይንም በአካልም okay ጁዋር ኦንላይን ላይ you can learn like በሳምንት 3 ቀን ዙም ሚቲንግ በሚባል አፕሊኬሽን እናስተምራለን። ስለዚህ just ኮንታክት ስልካችን ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ስላለ መደወል ትችላለህ። በአካል መምጣት ደግሞ ከፈለክ we are located around CMC ሚካኤል ከጋስት ሞል ፊት ለፊት ጋስት ሞል ካላወቀው ደግሞ ዘመን ባንክ ብለክ ታገኘዋለህ። So ስልካችን ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ስላለ just go and give us a call. Okay, so we've seen two different topics the live session ላይ. Now we will proceed to the word sonna such የሚሉት. Okay, sonna such, how can we use them, what's their difference, and የሚለውን እኔ so የምንለው ምንድነው? It's just an adjective. Okay, it's followed with an adjective. Oh, ሀገር ውስጥ አይደለሁኝም. It's okay ጁዋር ሀገር ውስጥ ባትሆንም you can just
No.
I just said አገር ውስጥ anyways Joel,
Yeah.
even if you're not here it's okay because online ላይ መማር ስለምትችል አንተ በመረጥከው ቀን ውስጥ ኦኬ በሳምንት 3 ቀን አንተ ካለበት ቦታ ዙም ሚቲንግ በሚባል አፕሊኬሽን አስተምራለሁ። ስለዚህ ደውልልን። that's not a problem እዚህም ብትሆንም ውጭም ብትሆንም it's okay so ስልካችንን ፈልግና ዲስክሪፕሽኑ ላይ ታገኘዋለህ። just contact us ከዛ አንተ በፈለከው ሰዓት ቀን ወይም በፈለከው ጊዜ you can just do the payment and then start. Okay Joar, so let's proceed guys. The third topic I have for you guys today is about so such የሚሉት words ናቸው። so የምትለው ቃል like I've told you it's followed by an adjective ወይም ደግሞ yes it's followed by an adjective. For example, let's say she is so blank. Okay, the question is she is so blank. So what should be the answer? Should it be beautiful girl or beautiful? Which one is better or which one is correct? So like I've told you, so is followed by an adjective. So beautiful is just a simple adjective, so the correct answer should be B. She is so beautiful. Okay, you don't say she is so beautiful girl because like I've told you, so is just followed with an adjective. It doesn't need any noun after that. Excellent. Okay, that's good. So let's see another question, which is the music is blank loud. The music is blank loud. A, so, B, such. Which one should we use? Or which one is the correct answer? Music ብቻ ነው የመለስ ያለው ሰው ሌሎቻችሁም just like try to give me the answer or don't forget to participate, and if you haven't subscribed yet make sure to subscribe. So የአሁኑ ጥያቄ ደግሞ she is so blank, I mean the music is blank loud. A, so, B, such. So እንደነገርኳችሁ one thing you should remember is the word so is followed by an adjective. Okay, it doesn't need any noun. But such የምትለዋ ደግሞ it's followed with a and an plus an adjective, and then it should have a noun as well. For example, ቅድም she is so beautiful ብለን so ስለነበረ we just used the adjective as it is. But for example, she is such a beautiful girl. Okay, so a የምትለዋ word ፊት ለፊት ስለመጣች we use such. So the answer should be the music is so loud. Okay, loud is just a simple adjective, so it should be followed with an adjective ብያቸዋለሁ። Where are you from? I'm from Ethiopia. እና ትምህርት ቤቱን መምጣታችሁ I mean if you guys want to learn አዲስ አበባ ውስጥ ነው የምንገኘው, but even if you're not here ወይም ውጭ ሀገር ከሆነ የምትኖሩት you guys can just contact us. description ላይ ስልካችን አለ። Okay, so ደውሉልን። So the third question is this is such blank. So the word such ምንና ምንን መጀመሪያ follow የሚያደርጉት a or an የምንላቸውና and then an adjective plus noun. So that should be the form. Once you know this form, it's really easy for you guys to differentiate the meaning. Okay, this should be you can just easily differentiate it. So let's go to the third question, which is this is such blank. A, wonderful. B, a wonderful film. Okay, what is the meaning of ra? Oh, that's a good question. Live with Aaron. You might be a person who lives abroad. So ras means for example, it's just like extreme anger. I think it means it's just an extreme anger or being having rage. Okay, it's a very strong word, so that's a really good example to describe your feeling or your anger. Okay, if you feel very furious or angry, you can use ras የሚለውን word. For example, she tried to calm his wrath after the argument. We're saying or we're describing curiosity with the more intense than just angry የሚለው. So that's a really good adjective. Thank you. Live with Aaron is your name, right? Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm glad ስለተመቻችሁ. So ከተመቻችሁ give it thumbs up. No problem. Live with Aaron. I'm glad I gave you the answer. So that's a really good question. Thank you for telling us, or asking us. Let's proceed to our question, which is this is such blank. A, wonderful. B, a wonderful film. So which should be the correct answer? So one thing you should remember, so የሚለው word በምንድነው follow የሚደረገው, which is just a simple adjective. but such የሚለው ደግሞ a ወይም ደግሞ an plus an adjective plus a noun. So it will be really easy for you guys. So this is such a wonderful film. This is such a wonderful film ነው የሚለው ወይስ this is such wonderful? How can I say it in a correct way? This is such wonderful ነው የሚለው ወይስ this is such a wonderful film? So the answer should be, oh okay guys, my bad, I will just use like this. እስኪ ሌሎቻችሁ ሞክሩ. If you are a newcomer, thank you for joining our live session. We are just simply talking about different topics and then we're just discussing about them. So if you like the live session, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you have any question that you can just write it down in the comment section. Thank you for subscribing our channel. That means a lot. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, okay? And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Just like leave with Aaron, make sure to subscribe, okay? So let's see this question, which is, this is such blank. A, wonderful. B, a wonderful girl. So how can I use the right word? We simply use a wonderful girl, because I've told you that such a middle word, it is followed with a or an, okay, plus an adjective plus a noun. So that's how you can differentiate the word so and such, so that you can use it in a more grammatically correct way ማለት ነው. What time do you go live every day? Usually go live around this hour, but like it's not always the same, so it might vary. But if you subscribe the channel and if you just give it if you touch the ring button, it will always notify you when I go live. So I don't have like like I don't have a scheduled live hour, but like around this time I usually go on live, so make sure to wait for us. But if you have subscribed and then if you just touch the ring button, whenever I go live it will notify you, so that way it will be much easier for you. Okay, I'm glad guys, I'm glad. Okay, I'm really glad guys. So if you are new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and just give it a thumbs up. And if you have any question, you can just drop it in the comment section. The other thing, if you have any topic that you guys want us to do for you, or if you want us to make any videos for you, we got you guys, so just write it down in the comment section. And the other thing, if you want to learn French or English or even any other language, make sure to just choose us and how to speak English fluently with confidence. That's a really good question. So how can you speak English in a more confident and in a more fluent way? It's to be like, one thing you should know is just focus on the spoken part. So focus on practicing, focus on like trying the shadowing technique. So shadowing technique is just like you watch a movie and then like you like talk with them, okay? In this call, you say it again. So this way it will help you talk better. You can even catch their pronunciation, how they use the grammar, and then it's just about practice, by the way guys. Once you practice a lot, and then you can just talk in a more confident and in a more fluent way. So it's just really easy guys. It's just really easy for you guys to practice that way, so that you can talk in a more fluent and with confidence. You should lose. So thank you for joining our live session, you guys. In my mind, I don't have words while talking. In my mind, I don't have words while talking. I don't understand. Okay, when you want to speak English, you think you're saying the words just like they don't come out, because that's like such a good slona. It's okay. So just like I've told you, just practice and like immerse yourself in English. Like I always say, if you don't practice it, it will just go away, or you will just forget the language. So you need to practice. I understand your point. That's okay. So like I've told you, like where do you live, by the way? Live with Aaron. Where do you live, or like which language do you oftenly speak? Because that actually predicts why you don't speak English very well. Because if you don't have like nobody to talk to, or like if you don't just talk in a daily, you won't know, or you won't be able to speak in a more confident way. So you live in India, so that's really hard for you to speak. Okay, I understand, but like you can practice with different applications, or even like the shadowing technique I've told you. So just practice with that, and whenever we go live, you can improve your language, I mean your English here, or you can also take the course, okay? Because we have a speaking class course ስለምንሰጥ እሱንም መማር ትችላለህ. Just contact us if you want to speak in a more confident and in a more fluent way. So you just need to practice and just like give yourself time, because it just won't happen within a day or like within a night. So that's one thing you should do. But I don't know like what kind of language do they speak? India ውስጥ ምን አይነት language ነው ብዙ የምታወሩት? I'm searching for a good tutor. I think I've got it. Oh, Hindi language. There's a language. Oh, that's good. So you got the right. I mean, ትክክለኛው ቦታ ነው የመጣኸው. So just like contact us, okay? Yeah, spoken class and speaking class, okay? Mainly focus እናደርገው speaking ላይ ስለሆነ, if you know that, like if you have the know-how ወይም ደግሞ if you know about the grammars and then your problem speaking ላይ ከሆነ it's okay. We will just help you improve it. So ደውልልን. Or the wheel, and I don't know if you're like a boy or a girl. I'm just referring you as a guy. But anyways, it's lovely having you guys here. I'll be back after taking a few break. So አብራችሁን ለቆያችሁ ልጆች በጣም thank you. So I hope you understood our topic today, and if you have any confusion, I will. Oh, you're a guy. I'm really sorry. My bad. I was just assuming that you. Yeah. Anyways, it's okay. Just you can just call us, and then you can improve, and we will help you improve your English language. So just you can give us a call. Anyways, thank you for staying with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you for staying with me. And if you have any topic, make sure to just drop it in the comment section. And now ሌሎቹንም ቪዲዮዎች እየገባችሁ ማየት እንዳትረሱ. Thank you for your insightful advices. No problems, guys. I'm glad that I'm able to help you. So yeah, I'll be back with a different topic, and then we will discuss about that later. But for now, I'm ending it. So until then, stay safe and make sure to subscribe. Okay?